Hi, I'm Cliff.
And I'm Sherry. We're here from DIY Craft Bar to give you some tips and tricks with your Crafts to Go project.
So let's get crafty. Hi there, I'm here to give you some tips and tricks for our Crafts to Go string art projects. Now when you do get your string art project, you'll normally get a stencil to go with it. You may get a regular paper stencil, or you may get one with the carbon paper attached to it. Depending on how complex your project is, you probably will get one of the two. I'm going to show you the one with the carbon paper. So when you get this, we'll already have the carbon paper attached for you. You're going to place your image onto your project, like so, the way you want it. Now, it's good to have some painter's tape if you do, so that way you can tape your project down so that it doesn't move to the board. Once it's taped into place, what we're going to do is we use tracing tool, but you can also just use a pencil if you have one. And what we're going to do is just trace within the lines. As you can see here, I'm just going to quickly go around the image and trace the outline of this image. And this, of course, will help guide you when it comes time to put your nails into your project. And of course, I'm going a little bit quicker than normal. And there we go. So that is there, and that's ready now to, it's hard to see because I have it black on black, but you can see that is your traced image. And now you're ready to put some nails on that. Now, on the other side, I'm going to show you the other trick. So again, if you have a simple image like this, pretty simple. All we're going to do is we're going to cut it out and we're going to trace that out. So if you just bear with me for a moment while I cut out the image. And again, you're just going to use some scissors at home to cut that out. And this, of course, makes it a little easier if there's no fine details within it. It's just doing a silhouette, so to speak. And same thing what we're going to do with, like we did the other one, where you're going to tape the image itself onto the board. So again, place your image where you want it. And we're going to just lightly tape it around. We could fill in those little gaps in the places that you don't, where the tape is covering it. And we're going to take our pencil and we're just going to trace around the image, just like that. And pretty simple. And you can see where the tape was. I'm just going to fill in those little spots, just like that. Connect the dots. And there you go. Now she's ready for some nails.
All right, now that you have your design put on your wood, now it's time to add the nails. So one at a time, of course. You're going to hammer your nails in about halfway down, like so. And for gapping your nails, usually our tip to you is use your finger's width between each nail. The reason for that is that so when you're stringing, you can actually get your fingers in between the yarn. It helps a lot. If you put them too close, it becomes too tight and you'll just be stringing forever. So try and keep it evenly spaced. It doesn't have, you don't have to measure it exactly, but just it's just a guess, like a basic measurement anyways. Make sure that your nails are even in height. You don't want one super high, one super low. And then when your pattern has corners, make sure that you always get a nail in the corners. That'll create your pattern a little better. And if your fingers get sore after a while, also the nails leave a bit of a black mark. If you have pliers at home, you can also use that to give your fingers a little bit of a rest and keep them a little cleaner. And you keep going until all your nails are covering your pattern, and then we'll start stringing. Okay, now we have all of our nails in our Hummingbird string art project. Take a look at your project and just kind of with your pliers or your fingers, whichever. Straighten up any crooked nails there are, just to make sure that your nails are even. And same with the height. If you can see, like I can see this is slightly higher. Try and get them all kind of close to the same height. Your string art project to come out a little nicer if you make sure you do those little extra touches. Now we're going to show you how to actually start stringing. This is the fun part. So first thing is, we have these handy spools here at the shop. You won't have that at home, but it does help with your string to hold it. First things first, you're gonna just knot your string off. Do a double knot onto one nail. Let's see if I can get this. That should secure your string onto your project. Now, once you have that tied on, this is completely up to you how you want your pattern to go. You can start stringing, wrapping your string around the nails very randomly, or if you're more of an OCD person, you can go more of a pattern and keep it consistent. Maybe a side-to-side pattern, keep it nice and even, and you just wrap. When you're wrapping your thread, make sure that you wrap around your nail a couple times every once in a while. If you don't, what happens is this, oops, and it all comes unraveled, and then you get really upset. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep going, wrap around your nail, secure it, keep stringing, and you're going to keep doing this until you get a really nice pattern that you like, until your project's filled up with as much thread as you want. You can do as little as you want, as much as you want. It's completely up to you, the look of this pattern. So when you're done filling it as much as you can, or much as you want, what you can also do is you can outline your pattern. So our technique for doing that is actually wrapping around two nails at once. Here, let's try that again. Wrapping around two nails at once. And you keep going all the way around your project. Wrapping, 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 until you get a nice solid outline. This gives your project definition. You can do it in the same color, or you can do it in a contrast color, which is really nice sometimes to get the project to pop a little bit more. And you'll just continue doing that, and you can see that there's quite a nice outline there. And then once you're done outlining and stringing, you're gonna tie your thread off. Now this, people tend to have a little bit more of a difficult time doing, but it's actually quite easy. So leave quite a long string, maybe about 12 inches, and you're gonna create a knot further down on your string. I say like a lasso. You got your knot, hold your finger on the last nail that you strung and pull it tight, and voila, it's done. And double knot as always, same thing, hold your finger on that last nail, pull tight, and that is it. Cut your string off, and hopefully you have a beautiful string art project that you can hang and love forever. To show you some examples of some string arts that you can do and take home. This one here, for example, or Manitoba string art, one of our most popular. It's a basic painted board, but the pattern itself is a very uniform pattern. Very easy to do, but the effect is really beautiful. The next one we have here, Merry Christmas. We've used just the random string art pattern, and then we've added a nice stencil and a nice blue wash on this board, so you can kind of see how nice that turned out. Next, you can also do something for pet lovers. You know, the little paw print, the random pattern again with the stencil, and then you can cut out and print your own pet's pictures and put it in the center. I love that, that's so cute. Great for a Christmas present or a birthday gift. And then the next one is the deer string art. Some people might have seen this at IKEA, something similar in a painting, but this is more of a pointed string art where it's like a connect the dots. It creates such a nice pattern. It's very simple but very elegant. And this is like a black wash on this board that turned out really nice. And then this one for Christmas tree with the random pattern, more of a red brown wash, but we've added the string lights to make it a little bit more interesting. So we can add string lights to any pattern here. We have colored and plain in stock. So yeah, those are just some ideas and some inspiration for you to get at home.
We hope that these tips helped you with your Crafts2Go project. If you have any further questions, just reach out to us by email or social media with the links below.
Be sure to like and follow us and post your finished creations on social media and hashtag DIY Craft Bar.
We hope to see you soon. Thank you.